Hello and welcome back to our channel, your favorite place for improving English through thoughtful listening. Today we're talking about something that might sound a little surprising. Don't talk about yourself. Yes, you heard that right. In a world where everyone wants to be heard, where people constantly post about their lives, their thoughts, and their achievements, why would I say don't talk about yourself? Well, stay with me. You're about to learn a powerful social skill, a simple idea that can change the way people respond to you forever. So get comfortable, put on your headphones, and let's dive into this powerful idea. Let's begin with something we all know but don't often admit. We love talking about ourselves. We love telling others about our dreams, our problems, what we did last weekend, how we feel about the weather, the movie we watched, or what we're going through right now. And that's not a bad thing. It's human nature. In fact, brain research has shown that talking about yourself activates the same pleasure centers in your brain as food, money, or even love. But here's the catch. Just because we enjoy talking about ourselves doesn't mean others enjoy hearing it. This is where many conversations go wrong. We assume that people are as interested in our stories as we are, but the truth is, they're not. People are not tuned into your station. They are tuned into their own. Now here's a golden rule you can remember for life. If you want to be interesting, be interested. Instead of trying to impress others by talking about yourself, shift the focus. Become curious. Ask questions. Really listen to what others have to say. Because here's the truth. People don't remember what you said about yourself. They remember how you made them feel. And when someone walks away from a conversation thinking, wow, that person really listened to me, that person really understood me, they remember you as someone special. Let me give you a real-life example. Imagine you're at a party. You meet someone new. Let's call him Alex. Alex says, "Hi, I'm Alex. I work in finance, I love hiking, and I just got back from a trip to Italy. You know, I had this amazing pizza in Rome. Oh, and did I tell you I'm learning French? That's cool, right? But what do you really know about Alex? Just facts. Now imagine someone else. Let's call her Maya. Maya says, "Hi, I'm Maya. So tell me, how do you know the host?" Then she listens. She asks follow-up questions. She smiles. She's curious. She's warm. At the end of the night, people will say, "Maya is so nice. I really enjoyed talking to her." Even if she didn't say much about herself. Why? Because Maya followed the golden rule. She didn't make it about herself. Now you might be thinking, if I never talk about myself, how will people get to know me? Great question. The truth is, you don't need to talk about yourself all the time for people to know you. When you listen with genuine interest, your character shines through. Your patience, your empathy, your calm energy, all of that tells people who you are. In fact, people are more likely to trust you when you don't feel the need to constantly share or overshare. So yes, your words matter, but your silence, your attention, that matters even more. Now, don't get me wrong. It's okay to talk about yourself. It's healthy. It's necessary. The key is balance. Share when it adds value to the conversation. For example, if someone is sad and you've been through something similar, sharing your story can help them feel understood. If someone is excited and you've had a similar joy, sharing it can strengthen the bond. The point is, don't make the conversation only about you. Think of conversations like a dance. Sometimes you lead and sometimes you follow. Let's finish with some practical tips you can use right now. 1. Ask more open-ended questions. Instead of, "Did you have a good weekend?" Try, "What was the best part of your weekend?" 2. Practice the 70-30 rule. Speak 30% of the time, listen 70% of the time. 3. Use the word you more than I. People love hearing their own name, and they feel valued when the spotlight is on them. 4. Don't rush to relate. When someone shares a story, don't immediately jump in with your own version. Let their story breathe. 5. Reflect instead of redirect. Say things like, that must have been hard, or Iko, tell me more, instead of, that reminds me of a time when. So what's the takeaway? Don't talk about yourself unless it serves the moment. Be the quiet strength in the room. Be the person who listens deeply. Be the one who gives others space to express themselves. Because in the end, the people who speak less but listen more are often the ones we remember the most. So next time you're in a conversation, take a breath and ask yourself, is this about connection or just attention? Thank you so much for listening today.